Are you looking for the best DSLR and mirrorless cameras? In this video we will look at some of the best DSLR and mirrorless cameras on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Canon EOS R6 Mark II. The Canon EOS R6 Mark II is a strong all-around performer and among the best full-frame models you can get for the price. Core to the experience is an autofocus system that outclasses what you get from similarly priced Sony and Nikon models. It supports 12 fps tracking with its mechanical shutter and a staggering 40 fps with its e-shutter. And for video, you get full-width 4K 60 recordings with 10-bit color. Otherwise, it has a weather-protected magnesium chassis and 5-axis sensor stabilization. The R6 Mark II is the best full-frame camera we've tested. Its autofocus and video specs outclass direct competitors, and we like the solid library of compatible RF lenses and accessories. Furthermore, the picture quality is strong in all kinds of light. Pros and enthusiasts alike should get good results from this one. However, there are alternatives. We like the Sony ZV-E10 for nearly as much, for instance, and recommend it instead if you want a higher pixel count and broader access to third-party lenses. Number 2. Canon EOS R7. The Canon EOS R7 is nearly purpose-built for snapping images of subjects in motion. If you enjoy capturing animals in the wild, sports, or any other fast-moving subjects, the R7 can keep pace. It smartly identifies and tracks people, pets, wildlife, and race cars. The 32.5 MP sensor matches well with telephoto lenses and leaves you some room to crop. For video, the R7 supports 4K 60 and includes in-body stabilization for cinema and vlogs. Sturdy, weather-protected construction rounds out the feature set and makes the R7 a good choice for use outside of the studio. The R7 is ideal for both photo enthusiasts and pros, and an especially good fit for creators who photograph moving subjects. The camera focuses and fires at 15 fps with its motion-freezing mechanical shutter, while its raw images show plenty of detail and hold up well to edits. Family photogs may miss a built-in flash, however, which might lead you to mid-entry options like the EOS R10 or Fujifilm X-H2S instead. We also see the EOS R7 as a good backup camera for pros with an EOS R5 or R3, as well as SLR holdouts who want to upgrade from an EOS 7D or 90D series body. Number 3. Fujifilm X-H2S. The Fujifilm X-H2S is one of the few cameras that excel at both stills and video. It doesn't make many comprises for either medium. Photographers should appreciate the fast-reading 26 MP stacked CMOS sensor that supports 40 fps RAW capture, offers an attractive set of film look profiles, and enables a comprehensive autofocus system with effective subject recognition. On the video side, support for 10-bit HEVC and ProRes, 4K 120 slow motion, and 4K 60 with sound make it suitable for cinema projects. There's enough camera here to please pros and serious amateurs, especially those who demand top-flight performance for both stills and video. The autofocus is good enough for demanding subjects like wildlife and team sports, and picture quality is right up there with the best in APS-C. For video, the F-Log profiles and ProRes format give editors room to tune color. Meanwhile, 5-axis IBIS keeps the frame steady for both handheld photo and video work. If you just want a fast photo camera, you can get away with spending less on the Canon R7, while the Panasonic GH6 is a contender for video specialists. Number 4. Canon EOS 90D. Every other camera on this list uses a mirrorless design, but those won't do you any good if you strictly prefer an optical viewfinder. If you go that route, you might as well get a quality camera, and the EOS 90D fits the bill. It focuses as well as any SLR for stills and delivers mirrorless quality results for video. The Pentaprism viewfinder is a treat for OVF fans, and both Canon F and FS lenses are plentiful. It's 2022 and we think most creators are better off with a mirrorless body, but not everyone is on board with EVFs. If you prefer an optical finder, the EOS 90D is as good an SLR as you can find. The magnesium build satisfies enthusiasts, and the swing-out LCD is handy for tripod, studio, and video, too. It's an obvious pick if you have Canon lenses, but don't forget about the Nikon D780 or Pentax K33 if you've already bought into another system. Number 5. Sony ZV-E10. The ZV-E10 is the best swappable lens camera for video creators, vloggers, YouTubers, and the like. Sony has tuned controls for ease of use. You don't have to know what an f-stop is to get a blurred background look, and the camera tunes its exposure to keep faces properly highlighted, even in mixed lighting. We especially like its high quality and built-in microphone, too. Just consider adding a gimbal to your toolkit if you often work handheld. This camera doesn't have IBIS. Creators who live and die by YouTube views are the target audience for the ZV-E10. It offers 4K recording with crystal clear audio pickup and even includes a product showcase focus mode that makes it easier for vloggers to show off something in their hands. Support for changeable lenses opens up creative possibilities that you can't manage with a smartphone or the ZV-1 Pocket vlogging camera.